Hi guys, welcome back to some more FIFA 14 simulated career mode action with AFC Wimbledon. A couple of things I want to do before we get the first game underway is I want to sell or get one of my players on the transfer list. You guys said it needed to be done in the summer. Unfortunately we couldn't do it in the summer, but I'm hoping we can do it now. Silanpa, the old goalkeeper. Add to transfer list. We can get him off the books. That's £2 grand a week that we can hopefully bring someone else in. What I have done as well, just before I started this recording, I have set my scout out. I sent one of my scouts out. I have sent out Paul Flint, and I've asked him to look for a goalkeeper who is first team quality and promising. I've also had him look for a central midfielder, first team quality, box to box, playmaker, promising and strong. He's having a look in England. Hopefully we find someone. I'm keeping my other scout at home who can hopefully scout these players out. We may hopefully be able to bring someone in at the end of the season. I've got him looking at both those types of players, and the contract for both those players is down to 1 year or less. So hopefully he can find someone pretty good, and that will do the job and help us out for next season. But before that, we have a game coming up against Stevenage. I believe we're playing next. We have a few injuries, so we need to sort the team out. In fact, there you go, I'm going to have to play two keepers on the bench because we just have no one else fit. Right, Fenlon, you're okay there. My defence is okay. Midfield, I think we've got a bit of a break between these two games, so we do have a fit striker, Singh. So let's get you on for Esmeralda. Yeah, so this is the worry now, guys, is with those 4 injuries, we are looking a bit ropey. If we get another injury, then if we get an injury in this game, we could have to forfeit the next game. So I may, well, the next game is only a couple of days away. So let's hope we don't get an injury. And I'll tell you what I will do. I'll go to squad report. I'll show you the squad report, and we will see how long these other guys are injured for. So Silva is 68, Durson 64, Velasco's up 2 to 67. Durasumba stayed the same on 65, Shafi stayed the same, Moore is the same, Frankham up 1 to 64, Azogwe stayed the same, Baheo up 2 to 69. I believe he's my highest rated player and is valued the most as well. And we have Singh up 2 to 67, Mohsen up 1 to 64, Salampa we're trying to get rid of, but if we get rid of him we need to bring someone else in. I think that's a must now, especially while we wait for these players to get back from injury. St. Lucy's 61, Arthur 61, Warner 61, Esmeralda 58, Ho is 65, Fenland 61, and then we have Duncan out for 4 weeks, Zenteno out for 5 weeks, Bodorov out for 6 weeks, and Peel out for 7 weeks. Luke Moore is apparently match fit. So where are you, Luke Moore? Why weren't you in my team? Did I miss you? Were you down the bottom and I didn't drop down far enough? Yes. What a tit. Okay, so let's get rid of. Where are you, Silanpa? Let's get rid of you there. I'll tell you what, Luke Moore. Let's have you in the team for Azogwe. Right, let's get this game done. Against Stevenage, we need a win in this game. We need to get back on track in these next 2 games we have coming up in the league before the cup game against Coventry. Okay, Stevenage, bad run of form, and what a surprise, they get a win here. Absolute shocker. Apparently Fenland came on and played up front.
English Football League 1. AFC
Right, okay, that one was new. Both my strikers came off, and
Milton Keynes Dons.
Interesting.
Bristol City 4.
Right.
Shrewsbury Town 1. Chesterfield.
What can we do here? Home game against Tranmere, who are 1 point above us in the league, so we need a win. We are slowly dropping back to where the board want us to be, and we're falling way behind our rivals, the MK Dons. Wow, look at that! Everyone is getting out of form. I have Hwang Sok Ho in there. My two strikers are in need of a rest, but I just have no one else I can bring in. Is there anyone else who can play striker?
Doncaster Rovers with 58 points. In second, rising up the table,
That will be a no.
Sheffield United with 56 points.
Let's get the Zogway back in there. Anyone else who's fit? St. Luce, yes, let's get you in there. Arthur should hopefully be fit, so he can play there. Yep.
With 48 points. In sixth, Bristol City.
Fenlon, how's my left back looking? Or my right back, to be honest, because Fenlon can play both.
Preston North End with 43 points.
Right back's okay. Left back, yeah, let's get Fenlon in there.
21 points, but only behind on goal difference. And then reading up the table.
Right, this is a must-win game now.
With 21 points. Third
Home. Yes, we are at home to Tranmere. We need to win this one. Wow, Tranmere scoring in every game. Scored 2 in their last 2. Conceded 2 in 1. Conceded 1 in the rest. 2-all draw. Mohsen missed a penalty. Arthur rescued a point. So we managed to claw back a little bit of form as we have an office transfer offer for Henry Salanpa from Charlton. Want to give me the 15,000. Let's accept that. Pretty good, pretty good. We'll have that. Right. Let's hope he doesn't get sold before this game. Interesting. Right, so after those 2 first games, this is the game I would like to win. Obviously, cup game. Go further if we can. Check the squad out. Esmeralda, Mohsen both look to be a little bit fitter. Right, let's have Silva back in there. Velasco, who else is fit? Derasumba's fit. St. Luce out. Frankham back in. Let's have Faheo back in. Mohsen. Singh is fit. Luke Moore.
In sixth and falling are Milton Keynes Dons.
Warner, Arthur, Mohsen, Shafi.
Peterborough United with 45.
So no one on my bench is getting anywhere near being fit. They're all out for at least January. Right. This is the game we have to win. This is the game that's not going to be quick-simmed. Bradford drew with Coventry in the previous round. You'd have to think that is. I think. Well, I don't see why Coventry's would, because yeah, Coventry in the league above, I'm sure they are. Anyway, right, 10 minutes gone, 0-0, holding on. Fleck booked for Coventry after 15 minutes, coming up to half an hour gone, and it's still 0-0. Fleck sent off. Can we take advantage with Coventry being down to 10 men? Manset on for Clark for Coventry. We don't need a replay as Manset makes it 1-0. Verheo makes it 1-all. Can we go and score 2 goals and get the go-ahead goal? 5 minutes to go. No, we're going to a replay. Okay.
The Football Association Challenge Cup. AFC Wimbledon.
Not potentially
1.
what I wanted.
Oxford United 0.
Okay, and the board will give me 15 grand for Salanpa. And my scout has found 2 players. Fantastic. Jack Alnwick from Newcastle and Daniel Bentley from, where's that? Southend.
Watford 2. Crawley Town 1. Norwich City 1.
Okay.
1. Chelsea 0. Derby County 0.
Wow, this guy looks quite good.
Doncaster Rovers 0. Sheffield Wednesday 2. Everton 3.
I'll inquire.
Exeter City 1.
See what Newcastle have to say.
Hartlepool United 1.
Hopefully they'll come back and say you can have him for bugger all, to be fair. We don't have any money anyway, so we'll just have to see what's said. Right, nice long break now. Week off for the guys to get fully fit and ready for the next game. which is against MK Dons. About your Jack Alnwick inquiry, 140,000. Can't afford that. Right. Attend press conference. Let's motivate my team, especially after that last game against Coventry and ahead of this game. Right. Good solid week off, and then I think we're going to have the cup replay. Sure, yeah, because it's normally about 10 days after the game, so yeah, it should be coming up on the calendar for the Tuesday, or is it the Wednesday?
Bolton Wanderers 1.
I'll tell you what, let's have a quick check, just make sure. Yeah, it's the Wednesday against Coventry, and then we're playing Bournemouth on the Saturday. Right, squad, how is everyone looking? Hopefully fully fit, raring to go. Fully fit, raring to go. Mohsen, are you fully fit? You are, you little beauty. But we are down to the bare bones in terms of players. We cannot afford an injury, as we have no one that can come onto the bench. But I want to have a quick look, actually. 2,700 for wages. So we need to buy a player or get one in, we can do. We do have the funds available to do that. Right, let's get this game done against MK Dons, who, well, they've dropped down a little bit. 2 draws and a defeat in their last 3 games. 3 players injured, so they're suffering injuries as well. Playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. And they take an early lead with Bodic after 1 minute. Franken was booked as well. Half an hour. Mohsen makes it 1-1, 25 minutes gone. Bodic booked now. Esmeraldo on for Mohsen into the second half. Half an hour to go. Still 1-1. Abdul Shafi off. My left back off. And Singh on. But who cares? Esmeraldo has made it 2-1. Velasco sent off. So we are shafted for our next games. We have no one fit that can come on. So I'm going to have to look to buy someone now. That is a must. I cannot do anything else. So I'll look to loan someone. But we beat the MK Dons 2-1. Good news going into this game against Coventry. Right, we have some news. Press conference. Praise my team after that last game. Player suspended. And I have 4 days to try and bring someone in. So, right.
AFC Wimbledon 2. Notts County 2. Walsall 1.
Do I have actually anyone on the shortlist who I can look to bring in? Well, I have loads. Okay. Right.
2. Oxford United 3. Tranmere Rovers 2.
I don't know whether to go for a central defender.
Yeovil Town 1.
This guy,
1.
Yan Hyung Soo.
To the league table. At the top of the table remain
I wanted to go for try
with a game in hand on the team below.
Gamble with one of these keepers like this Luis Pino.
58 points. In third, climbing the table.
Part of me thinks let's go for Luis Pino. He wants 2 grand, but it would just mean 2 keepers on the bench. Whereas there's this guy, this Luke Rowe. He looks, to be honest, pretty good and could help us out in the future.
In 7th, rising up the table, North End with
Jonathan Abika.
In 8th, climbing the table are Portsmouth.
If I want to go on the loan side of it,
The table, Walsall.
tell you what, let's have a look. See who transfer status is available for loan.
Chesterfield with 25.
Position.
Third bottom, moving down are Stevenage.
Let's have a look. See if we can find a striker to bring in on loan. It's got to be someone pretty cheap though.
5th bottom, moving down are
Someone can come back and tell me there's too many. Yeah.
on goal difference.
Okay, so let's have a league. Where should we go? Let's see if I can bring someone in from Spain. Where is it? Where are you? There you are. Right, let's see what we can do. Oh, right. I may have to potentially just call it a day here for the recording and then see who I can bring in and just have a scout around in between. Trying to see if there's anyone from Barca or Real, although it doesn't look like it. No. Player bio. Finishing 64 to 74. Finishing for Moraes. Crap. 69 for Juanto. So Juanto looks like the best. Ooh, Williams. Athletic Bilbao approach to loan. How much is he on? £4,000. Fuck. Okay. Juanto, how much are you on? You play for Villarreal, so hopefully not much. You are on 2,250. I can afford you, but let's have a look at the rest of your stats. Acceleration seems to be okay. Attacking position, finishing, shot power seems to be okay. Dribbling is not bad. Striker cam, centre forward. Actually, I wonder, do I just go for a central midfielder that can help Azogwe out? Because we don't have anyone else that can really play there, because Peel's injured. That could be, the best thing to do. Right, let's see who's anyone in Spain who's available. Crossing, ball control, no for Martinez. Bico, no. Moreno, potentially. Wow. Carlos Garcia, good dribbling, good ball control. So it's Carlos Garcia is the one we're going to base it all on now. Look at that, balance is good. Vision is okay. Right. Cotan, no. Sanchez, no. Emmanuel, no. Isi, no. Huertas, no. Inglo, no. Jesus, no. Oh, who was that guy who just went past? Joaquin. Right, so Carlos Garcia, you play for Betis. How much? 3,000. Fuck, I'm just short. Joaquin, you play for, is that Sevilla? It is. And how much are you? You're on a bit, I bet. £6,000. Fuck. Manolo, strength. Heading accuracy, ball control, crossing. Well, no, we don't want a CDM. Holy crap, Porto. You play for Valencia, so you're probably going to be on a bit. Yeah, £10,000. Bloody knew it. Thomas, physical stats look pretty good, but you're a CDM. Then again, Sammy Moore can play in the central midfield role. Yul Solar, nope. Oscar Gill, nope. Okay guys, I've been rambling on for a bit there, and I think the best thing to do is for me to have a quick look off recording and come back to you guys with some potential signings. I will tack it on to the end of this video, but I'm going to stop now and I'll come back to you when I've found a few players and I'll add them to the shortlist. Hi guys, I'm back quickly and I've found a few midfielders who we may be able to bring in. First one is this Fernando Jose Lopez da Silva. Pretty good physical stats. He's only 19, so he's got the ability to improve. He's a free agent, so we can pick him up for, I think it was £1,000 a week he wanted, or 12.50. 12.50, which leaves us with 14.60. So he is one of the players. One of the players who is already on my shortlist is Mohamed Mekki. He's a centre forward, but can also play in the cam role. So that would help us out if we wanted to move to a 4-4-2 diamond or a 4-4-1-1. He'd play in that formation for us. He's got good finishing, his ball control is pretty good. He's only 20, so he also can improve. Another free agent is this guy, Tim Payne, who we have, I believe I had him at York City, although he was a striker. It is the same guy. He has some pretty good stats, to be honest, and he only wants 12.50 a week, which once again would leave me with 14.60. So there's two potential signs we can bring in. There's also this guy we could look to bring in on loan, Luke O'Neill from Watford. He wants a bit of money. I think he's on 22.50. Yeah, he's on 22.50 a week, so we would only be able to bring in one player. But you can see there, his agility, sprint speed, acceleration, balance are all good. Short pass and long pass pretty good as well. There's another couple of loanees. There's this guy, Bryn Morris from Middlesbrough, who has some pretty okay stats. They should help us out in this league. I think he's on 1500. Yeah, he's on 1500, which would leave us 1210. So we'd have to look at who else we could bring in if we want to bring him in. And there's this guy, Liam Henderson from Celtic, who we could bring in on loan. I believe he's also on 15. Is he on 1250? Yeah, he's on 15. So the loanees would not be. They'd be good, but they'd be gone at the end of the season. Whereas if we went for, say, Payne and Mekki, or went for two midfielders in Payne and Lopez Silva, then there'd be good young players. 19 and 20, they'd be 21. They'd help us out for a couple of seasons. See there, Tim Payne, medium defensive work rate, medium attacking work rate. He can only play in the central midfield. You have Silva, who has attacking work rate of medium, defensive work rate of low, plays in the cam role. Let's just go to Silva's and see whereabouts he can play, if he can play anywhere else. See, he can play all over the midfield. So maybe that's what I do and go for the two midfielders. But guys, I will leave it there. This episode is going up on Wednesday. I will be recording the next one on the Thursday morning. So I'll give you guys a chance to put in your comments who you think I should go for. And let's hope we can bring in at least one before our cup game. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave your suggestions. Cheers.